I owe everything to George Bailey. Help him, Lord.
Dear God, please help my son, George.
He never thinks about himself, Lord. That's why he's in trouble now.
Please, Your Honor, he's protecting me. It's all my fault. Don't let him get hurt.
He's given so much. That should count for something, shouldn't it?
I hate to think what our lives would have been without him, God. Oh, you just gotta help him.
He's just the best, Lord. Give him a hand here, would you?
I love him, Lord. Watch over him for me.
Please, God, something's matter with Daddy. Please bring him back home. Thank you. Your friend, Zuzu.
You wanted to speak with me, Joseph?
Sorry to bother you, boss, but the name George Bailey keeps turning up.
Yes, I know.
We should probably send someone down.
Whose turn is it?
Clarence, the clockmaker.
Ah, Clarence. He still doesn't have his wings, does he?
No, sir, he doesn't have his wings. He doesn't have much going for him at all right now, boss.
He is faith, Joseph. A strong and simple faith. Seems to me that's exactly what George Bailey needs right now. Send for Clarence. You want to see me, sir?
Yes, Clarence. Someone needs our help. His name is George Bailey, and he's got to throw away God's greatest gift.
His life?
His life.
Oh, dear.
It will be a mission, Clarence, to change his mind.
I have a mission. Sir, if I should accomplish my mission, might I perhaps have my wings? It's been nearly 200 years and, well, people are beginning to talk.
Clarence, you do a good job at doing at your wings.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Joseph? Sir, I'm turning this over to you. Brief Clarence on his mission. Yes, sir. I have my eye on the sparrow and his head too. Good luck, Clarence!
Thank you, sir.
All right, Clarence, let's go.
Go? Where?
Into the past.
The past?
George Bailey.
George! George, wait for me! George!
Go home, Harry.
No, I want to play with you guys.
It's too dangerous.
Why? What you gonna do?
Gonna slide down the hill and across Bar's Pond. On these shovels. You're too little.
I'm not.
R2, now scram.
I'm telling Mom.
Oh.
Mom!
Yeah.
Hooray! Me first! I'll go further than anyone!
Don't go too far. Nice is thin out in the middle. Hey, fellas. Here comes the scare baby. My kid brother, Harry Bailey.
I'm not scared, George.
The ice broke. He fell through the ice.
Oh no, Harry! Stop, Harry! Everybody, make a chain, make a chain!
What happened? Did George jump in and save Harry?
Yes, but he caught a bad cold.
Oh.
That led to an infection in his right ear.
Oh.
And he lost hearing in that ear.
Permanently?
Permanently. It was weeks before he could return to his after-school job at Gower Drug.
Mr. Gower? It's me, George Bailey.
What's he doing?
Cigar lighter. A complimentary light for customers.
He doesn't smoke for his age.
No. He dreams dreams and makes wishes.
On a falling star.
No, on that old cigar lighter. It's a tradition among the boys of Bedford Falls.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog!
He'll get his wish.
Now listen and watch.
Mr. Gower, you back there?
You're late.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Hello, George.
Oh! Hi, Mary.
I have a whole dime. I'm trying to decide between a soda and chocolate ice cream. Hello, Georgie.
Hi, Violet.
Hello, Mary. Well, Violet.
The usual?
Mary was here first. I'm still deciding. All right, then. 2 cents worth of licorice shoelaces.
The usual. I'll get a beer right back. Huh. Wonder where that came from.
I like him. You like every boy you see. What's the matter with that? Sammy Wainwright likes you. No. Sammy Wainwright says, oh look, here comes George.
There you go, Violet.
Thank you, George. Help me down off this stool. It's awfully high.
Uh-huh.
There, did it myself. Goodbye, Georgie. Goodbye, Mary. Bye, Violet.
I'm going out exploring someday.
I know you will.
Darn right. Got a bank account. Saving up my money. Gonna go around the world. Gonna go to college. Hey, what's that on the book? You got that?
No, George.
Hold on, I'll get it.
George, your ear, you can't hear me. Well then, I love you, George Bailey. I'll love you till the day I die.
Looks like some sort of telegram or something. Hey, you dropped this? Hey, what's the matter with you?
Nothing.
I'll give you that ice cream.
No, never mind. I have to go. Goodbye, George.
Hey, wait! You forgot your telegram. Well, don't that be all? Maybe it's not ours. Let's see. Dear Mr. Galloway. Oh. We regret to inform you that your son, Robert, died. Died this morning of influenza. Everything possible was done for his comfort. Oh, gee.
George, come back here. George, where are you? George Bailey. Oh, here you are.
Mr. Gower, have you been...
I just been making this order for Miss Blaine. Pills.
They got the theory over there, don't they?
Order for Miss Blaine. Pills. Doctor prescribes.
Say, this is poison! The stuff you get for these capsules. Get out that jar, Mr. Gower.
Take these capsules over to the Blaine house, Miss Blaine, and she.
Sir, maybe you better...
Get over! Get out! Now!
Yes, sir.
Baby building alone. Oh, hi, Maud. No, he's in a meeting with Potter. I got a bad feeling about it. Tilly, I says to myself, that Potter's up to no good. Well, no, Maud. Every time he comes around, cracks looking to go on ads for another job. Hey, I got skills, and I'm still young. Mostly. Here's the line. I gotta go, Maud.
Master, Captain Cook, where are you headed?
I gotta see Pop, Uncle Billy.
No, there's a squall going on in there, shaping up into a storm.
But,
Billy, telephone.
Who is it?
Bank examiner. Says you're supposed to call him yesterday.
That's what the string was supposed to remind me about?
Look how well it works.
Yes, bud. What are these other strings for? I'll take it into my office. Find that file for me, will you?
Bailey, you're hopeless. Don't come crying to me when these people can't pay their debts.
I'm not crying, Miss Potter, but times are hard. A lot of these people are out of work.
Then foreclose if they don't want to work. They have no right to own a house.
They want to work, Miss Potter. It's
If
just
they wanted to work, they'd have jobs.
these people have children. I can't just.
They're not my children. Is this a business or a charity war?
Pops, I need some advice. You see, these pills are...
Not now, George. Your father's in a meeting.
Miss Potter, have you no pity? You have more money than you could ever spend.
So I should just give it to all the miserable failures who can't pay their mortgages. Or failures like you and that idiot brother of yours at that shoestring building in Rome.
Hey, my pop's not better. You can't say that about my pop.
George.
Pop, don't ever say that about
George.
you. You're the biggest man in
George.
town, Pop.
George, I'll talk to you at dinner.
Yes.
Biggest man in town.
Bigger than you.
George, I'll talk to you tonight. Come back in, Miss Potter. All I'm asking is 30 days more.
30 days?
Just 30 short days.
May as well be 30 years. How do you put any real pressure on those people of yours to pay those mortgages?
Pop, I need...
George, not now. Times are bad, Miss Potter, but I'll dig at that 5,000 somehow.
Gower drug. What's that? Well, those pills should have been there an hour ago. Yes. Sorry. Thanks for calling. George Bailey!
Mr. Gower, I've been pacing up and down off right here, and I guess I better...
Where's Miss Blake's pills? Where are they?
Don't rip my shirt out! You don't know what you're...
Where's Miss Blake's pills? Where are they? What kind of tricks are you playing? Answer me! I'll beat it out of you. So I'll be away. Don't you know that boy's sick? Don't you know he died?
Listen, I tell you, it's poison!
Poison? What?
I couldn't deliver him. Look at him. Look at him.
my God. Oh my dear God, George.
Please don't hurt my story again.
George, I'm so sorry.
I won't tell a single soul, Mr. Gower. I know how saddened you must be by this. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. You don't need to. You don't need to.
You don't need to go into a thing like this.
I wanted you, George. It's the least I can do. It's not so much.
Not so much.
Been hiding it back here for a week now, waiting for you to come by. Just an old second-hand suitcase.
This is better than any of the new ones I've seen. This is quality. They don't build them like this anymore. I've been looking for a nice, big, strong one like this. Why? I can use it for a raft if the boat sinks.
Make it out myself.
Like it. It's even got my name on it, engraved right there. George Bailey.
I thought that would be up.
Tickle me. Say, I'm walking on air here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a new jukebox?
Yeah, it is. I got so many other kids coming over here these days. I just thought, well, you know, I love kids.
Look at the colored lights on that.
In the bubbles. See the bubbles?
That's a humdinger. Say, I haven't been in here in a couple of months. Really changing up the old place. So, would you look at that? The old cigar lighter.
Oh, it's a tradition, George. Go ahead. Make a wish. For old time's sake.
Oh, all right. I wish I had $1 million.
Why'd you stop it?
Take a good look at that face.
It's a good face. I like George Bailey. Did he ever tell anyone about the pills?
Not a soul.
And the girl, the one who was him, did he ever?
Clarence,
Yes?
wait and see.
Well, it's true. I died over 200 years ago. My habits did. Old habits die hard.
Clarence.
I was a clockmaker, Joseph. I've only been very good at measuring time, but I've never been very good at putting up with it. For 200 years, I've waited in the wings for my wing.
You know what the boss says.
Yes, 1,000 years are as a day. And I guess for the boss they are. But I'm not the boss. For me, 200 years are as 200 years. Sometimes even more. And I still don't have my wing.
Say, would you look at the time? I've got to go. Thanks again, Mr. Gower.
Back in for your big adventure, eh?
Yes, sir. And now, I got a good suitcase. This is my flying carpet. For 1,001 nights. With enough room to stick on labels from Italy and Baghdad and Samarkand. My life's about to begin. Thanks again, Mr. Gower.
You're more than welcome, George. Say, what kind of boat are you sailing on?
So I'm making my way across on a cattle boat. A cattle boat? Okay, I like cows. All right. Thanks again, Mr. Gower. Hi, Ernie.
Hi, George.
Hey, Bert. How's it going, George? You boys aren't busy, are you? I mean, you're not giving Ernie a ticket, are you, Bert? 'Cause I could come back later if...
Nah, just making up the grocery list.
Just pass the time, George.
I'm a rich tourist there. Figured I'd ride and stuff.
You gonna ride home in that?
This is my new suitcase.
It's big enough to ride home in.
Figured I'd ride home in Ernie's cab instead. How about it, Ernie?
Sure, just park right over there.
Illegally parked.
It's okay, I got connections in the police department.
Hey, tonight's your brother's graduation dance over at the high school, isn't it?
Yeah, Harry's chairman of the Eat School.
You going?
To a high school dance. Me?
I just thought,
Good afternoon, Mr. Bailey. Are you going to the graduation dance?
Oh, hello, Violet. Say, that's some dress you got on there.
What? This whole thing? I'll wear it when I don't care how I look. Well, goodbye, George. I'll see you at the dance.
Only wears it one shade.
Yeah.
you ready, George?
Yeah. Let's get going. Before I forget where it is I'm going.
Yeah. Bert.
Harry, you're shaking the house down.
Mother,
What?
where are my good shoes?
They're in the closet.
No, they're not. I'm looking in the closet. Never mind.
Are you crawling around the closet floor in your good suit?
No, I'm not that stupid.
Good.
I'm in George's tuxedo.
You're wearing George's. Well, never mind. He's crawling around the closet floor in a tuxedo.
So, let him go. Not every day you graduate from high school.
What are you doing out here?
Just thinking. Day after tomorrow, I'm off to start my life. That dinner I just had was my second last one.
There'll be others.
Not very soon.
No, George. We wish we could send Harry to college with you.
Your father and I talked it over half the night.
Oh, Harry and I have that all figured out, see. When I go to college, he'll do the job I've been doing at the building. Then, in 4 years, he'll go, and I'll be out, and I can help Harry through school.
He's pretty young for that job.
Which job?
Your job at Bailey Building and Loan.
No younger than I was.
Maybe you were born older.
How's that?
I said maybe you were born older.
Mother.
Oh, hey, nice tux.
Thanks. Mother, can I have a car? I need to throw over a lot of plates and things.
What place?
Well, see, I'm the chairman at Eats Committee, and we'll need a couple dozen.
Oh, no, you don't. Not my best Haviland.
Oh, let him have the plates.
And the car.
And the...
Hanging up on me?
Probably.
Last chance we get.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Mother, you're a peach. George.
He's going to miss you.
I'm going to miss him, too.
Your father's going to miss you. The Bailey Building and Loan.
Yeah, Papa's awful tired tonight.
Oh, another tussle with Miss Potter. Biggest one yet, I think.
Yeah, I worry about Pop.
Your father thought that putting Miss Potter on the board of directors would help get her on our side a little bit.
Didn't happen that way.
No, no, it didn't.
You know, what do you suppose is eating that old buzzard anyway?
She's sick, George. Sick in her mind. Sick in her soul.
She has one.
She hates everybody and anything she can't have.
Hates Pop mostly.
You thought about coming back after graduation?
Oh, Mother, I couldn't. I'd go crazy cooped up in some shabby little office for the rest of my life. I want to do something big, something important.
You know, George, your father does something important too. People want a place to call their own, and he gives that to them in his shabby little office.
Oh, Mother, you know I didn't mean it that way. I just, I've always dreamed about...
Designing buildings.
Yeah, designing buildings. Big, beautiful buildings, and planning modern cities, and figuring out new ways to build things.
Like that floor you designed over at the school, George.
Yeah, like that, Mother.
Oh, it's a doozy. Floor puts right in the middle. Have you seen it, Mother?
I went to the ribbon cutting.
Opens up, slick as a whistle. Oh, moves over, swimming pool underneath.
Saved the school board a lot of money we might have spent on another building.
You see, Mother? That's what I can do. I know how. I've read every book the library has on engineering and architecture.
You've got the talent, George.
I need the experience. And a diploma, so people will take me seriously. I've got so many ideas I want to try. So many things I want to do. I just gotta get out.
You understand, George. I do. Harry, you go get your tie.
My time.
George's tie and coat, and I'll get you those car keys.
George, you going to the dance?
What? And be bored to death?
Greatly did I. Lots of pretty girls. Violet Big said she'd be there.
Yeah.
No gin tonight, son.
Oh, Mother, just a little?
No, not one drop.
Ah.
Mother, did I act like that when I graduated from high school?
Almost exactly. George, I'd appreciate it if you didn't let your father know we had this conversation.
I won't.
He wants you to get that education and follow those dreams of yours.
Pop's a great guy.
Yes, he is.
You're a great gal.
Well, you're pretty great yourself. Now go on, get dressed. Go to Harry's party.
You know what? I think I will. Although my tuxedo has a previous engagement.
Mother, can you help me with this tie?
Certainly. Here. You should learn how to do this.
Why should I? If I get you to do it for me.
Won't be able to tie your tie forever, you know.
Well, yeah, but say, are you crying?
What would I be crying about?
I don't know. I just
Don't
thought.
be silly. Chin up. Well, go on. Get your coat, and I'll get those car keys.
Right.
I thought you said George Bailey needs my help.
He does.
You said he was going to throw away God's greatest gift.
He will, unless you stop him.
But he has everything to live for.
You're too impatient, Clarence.
I really want my wings.
I know.
Are you sure we have the right George Bailey?
I'm sure.
Maybe the boss made a mistake?
Remember whom you're talking about. Mary there.
The little girl with the soda fountain?
All grown up now. They won the Charleston contest.
They did? She said she loved it?
Yes.
His life just keeps getting better and better.
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense, George. We're wasting time. I want my wings.
Clarence.
I know. Patience.
Remember that pool?
The one Mary talked about? Under Jim's floor?
One of the boys at the dance got jealous.
What?
George.
George? Oh, you mean because Mary?
Yes. He opened up the floor and George and Mary fell in.
Oh my! But I still don't understand why.
Here they come.
Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon. Hot dog! Perfect! Just like the barbershoppers.
Beautiful.
And I told Harry I'd be bored. Here, let me hold that for you. Hey, but I'm the only boy ever carried your wet clothes home from school.
You are. Do I look as funny as you look?
Guess I'm not exactly the football player type, but no, you don't look silly at all.
You look at me as if you didn't know me.
Well, I knew this little girl named Mary Hatch. Guess she grew up. You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you're the prettiest girl in town.
Well, why don't you say it?
I don't know. Maybe I will. Say, I thought you were Sam Wainwright's baby.
No, we danced.
More than once.
I like dancing.
So you didn't come to the dance with Sam?
No, I came stag.
Stag? You mean you're not Sam's girl?
No, I'm not his girl.
Then whose?
It's not decided yet. Whose boy are you?
Whose boy? Say, how old are you anyway?
18.
18? Seems like just last year you were 17. You look older without your clothes on. I mean without a dress. I mean you look good. I mean younger. I just.
You're standing on the belt. I almost lost this robe you think so much of.
No, well, you can't have that. I mean.
Well then, sir, my train, please. Throw it over my arm.
A pox upon thee for a clumsy lad.
You're a caboose, lady.
You may kiss my hand.
And so I shall.
It's such a soft hand, Mary. You're so soft and so.
Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight?
Wait,
Come out.
Mary, let me show you something. I'll throw a rock at the old house, the old Granville house.
Don't. I love that old house.
No, when I was a kid, we threw a rock and tried to break some glass, and then we make a wish.
Well, George, don't. That old place, it's so full of romance. I'd love to live in it.
Live in it? Not even a ghost would want to live in it. Anyways, you see this rock? See that second floor window to the right?
What'd you wish for, George?
Not just one wish, Mary, a whole hat. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet, and then I'm off to see the world. Then I'm off to college to see what they know. And then I'm gonna build things. I'm gonna build skyscrapers 100 stories high and bridges a mile long and... Hey, what you doing with that rock?
Making a wish and throwing it.
Hey, that was pretty good. What'd you wish for, Mary?
Wouldn't you like to know? Buffalo girls, won't you come out?
No. Wait. Tell me what you wish for. Tell me what you want, Mary. And I'll get it for you. You want the moon? Just say the word, and I'll throw a lasso around the moon and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
Then you'd swallow it. And it all dissolves. And all the moonbeams you shoot at your fingers and toes and the ends of your hair ends. Am I talking too much?
Yeah, you're talking too much.
What's that?
I've been sitting here for the past 5 minutes, and all you've been doing is talking. Stop talking and kiss her.
Kiss her?
Youth is wasted on kids. You don't know what to do with it. I'm going inside.
Hey, you come back out here. I'll show you some kissing that'll put the color right back in your hair. Isn't that right, Mary? What, Mary? Where are you? Where'd you go?
Over here in the hydrangea bushes.
What are you doing in there?
Look down, George.
Look down on the... Oh! It's your robe.
You were standing on the belt again.
Well, if I have your robe here, that means that you'll...
Yes. Help, please toss me my robe.
This is a very interesting situation.
I
situation like this every day.
My robe?
Cut it out for falls anyway. This requires some thought.
George Bailey, give me my robe.
You know, I've read about this in books, but I never thought I'd...
I'm gonna tell your mother on you.
Oh, my mother's way up on the corner over there.
I'll call the police.
Oh, the police are way downtown. They'd be on my side always.
I'll scream.
Maybe I could sell tickets.
George Bailey.
George!
Harry, that you?
Harry! Keep the engine running! George, get in the car! Come on, quick! Your father's had a stroke!
What? Mary,
Go, George. My house is just around the corner. I'll be fine.
But Mary, oh...
George, hurry! Come on, George! The doc's there now!
Hurry, go.
All right, I'm coming.
And dance by the light of the moon.
So George's father?
He's been with us ever since.
I thought I recognized that face. Did George ever go to Europe?
No.
Or college? Joseph, did George go to college?
It was a meeting of the board.
Board?
Of Bailey Building and Loan.
Gentlemen, we need to wrap up this board meeting. Let's get to the real purpose we're here today. Appointing a successor to Peter Bailey.
Mr. Chairman, I believe Bedford Falls can do without Bailey Building and Loan. Therefore, I make a motion to dissolve this institution. Peter Bailey was a man of high ideals, so-called. But morals without common sense is bad business. Now you take this loan here, Ernie Bishop. The bank turned him down, and yet we're building him a house.
I handled that. Ernie's a friend of mine. I can personally vouch for his character.
So if you shoot pool with some employee here, you can borrow money. And what does that get us? A thrifty working class? No, a discontented, lazy rabble. And all because of you starry-eyed drapers and Peter.
Now, hold on a minute here. Maybe my father wasn't the best businessman in the world, but neither you nor anybody else can say anything bad about his character. Why, he couldn't even save enough money to send Harry to school, let alone me. But he helped an awful lot of people get out of their slums, Miss Potter. And I get so angry when I hear your voice. It's like, how are you even alive? Liquor was so little. It's disgustingly mean. How are you realizing? Seriously.
Stop it! Did I do that?
You are an angel.
I'd look more like one if I had my wings.
Clarence!
All right. I wonder what would happen if I...
My father made it possible for good people to own good homes. Doesn't that make them better citizens? You're all businessmen here. Doesn't that make them better customers? You know, Miss Potter, this rabble you talk about does most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community. What's the matter with helping them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath?
He's right, you know. Isn't there anything we can do?
Let him finish.
Oh, all right.
People were human beings to my father, but to you, a warped, frustrated old woman, they're cattle. When my father died, he was a richer man than you'll ever be. Maybe not money, but the things that matter. You can't control a building alone, and you can't finish it off, and it's going you. Bedford Falls needs this little one-horse institution, if only to have a place where people can go without having to go crawling to you, Potter. But you men, you're the board here. You do what you want. I need some fresh air.
What now? Watch.
Bailey Building and Loan. Oh, hi, Maud. What? Oh, sure. You didn't hear? The board's deciding right now what's going to happen. Potter. Oh, yeah. She's still on the board. Gotta go, Maud.
What happened?
Miss Potter wants you in there.
Oh, me? Oh, sure. Guess we're going out of business. I can always find another job. I'm only 55.
56.
57. So what happened? Find a job?
Listen, Tilly, I don't know what to tell you.
Guess I better start looking for the want ads. I got skills and I'm still young. Well, I got skills.
Listen, no sense jumping till you're in.
You did everything you could, George, but you better hurry or you'll miss your train. Bad enough you had to cancel your boat trip.
Oh, I ought to stick around for a few more minutes, just to see what happens.
Leave while you can, George. You're a week late for school already.
George, they voted Potter down. They want to keep it going.
What?
They did?
They've only got one condition.
What's that?
That's the best part. They've appointed you to run it.
What? But you should run it.
No. I'm no good at running things. I'll work for you.
But I'm leaving. I'm leaving now. This is my last chance.
But George, if you leave, they'll vote with Potter.
He didn't go, did he?
No, he didn't.
I knew it.
He gave his school money to Harry, who went to college and became a football star. Harry left for school too.
And George?
George got 4 years older, waiting for Harry to come back.
So, Harry went through college
Yes.
and came home to run Bailey Building alone?
No.
No.
No. He got married. Her name is Ruth. You would like her.
But then he came home to
No. Ruth's father offered Harry a good job.
in Bedford Falls.
No.
So Harry forgot his promise?
No. George let him go.
He let him go?
Yes. He told Harry that at least one of the Bailey boys should have a future. George,
Well, Mother, great dinner.
what are you doing out here?
Just thinking. Nice night.
Yes, it is. Do you know Mary Hatch is back from school? Got back 3 days ago. Nice girl, Mary. Kind of help you find the answers, George. Look, stop that groaning and give me one good reason you shouldn't call on Mary.
Sam Wainwright. Sam's crazy about Mary.
Well, she's not crazy about him.
Well, they went dancing in New York.
How many times?
Several. At least several.
How do you know?
Fella hears things.
Well, I suppose if I were a young girl out alone in the big city, and somebody from my hometown offered to take me out dancing, I'd go out too. What's Sam Wainwright got? You haven't got.
So, I don't know. Money, success, a life, a future?
Oh, pish tosh! That girl lights up like a firefly whenever you're in the room. Besides, Sam Wainwright's still in New York, and you're right here in Bedford Falls.
Well, that's the issue, isn't it? Right here in Bedford Falls. I'm going for a walk. Be back later.
All right, George.
Hello, Georgie.
Oh, hello, Clyde.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'll probably end up down at the library.
Georgie, don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Hi. Oh, yes, Violet. Say, what are you doing tonight?
What am I? Nothing.
Well, then are you game, Violet? Let's make a night.
Oh, I love that, Georgie.
Great, then let's run up into the fields and take off our shoes and walk through the grass.
Huh?
And then we can climb Mount Bedford. It's beautiful there in the moonlight. And then we can watch the falls and smell the pines, and we can stay up there the whole night and watch the sunrise. Everybody will be talking, and there will be a huge scandal.
Climb up. George, it's cold up there at night. Have you gone crazy?
No, my life is so. Oh, forget about it. Forget the whole thing.
Mary, where are you?
Down here, Mother.
Don't you leave.
I won't.
Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight.
I know, Mother. I'll get it. Hello.
I saw your newspaper on the sidewalk. Figured I'd bring it up to the door. Just passing by, that's all.
I know. Your mother phoned and said you were on your way over here to pay me a visit.
What? Well, what made her think that?
How you told her.
No, I was just passing by, saw your newspaper on the sidewalk. I'll bring it up to the door. I was just passing by, that's all.
That's not our paper. We already got our paper.
Oh, well, no, I was just passing by.
Whose paper it is?
Found it on the sidewalk.
Our sidewalk?
Yes. Well, maybe a little farther down. Listen, I just thought it was yours and...
Come again, aren't you?
Don't worry, just for a minute though. Didn't tell anybody I was coming over. I got go back to New York like Sammy does?
Oh, I worked there for a while, but I don't know, I guess I was homesick.
Homesick? For Bedford Falls?
Yes, for Bedford Falls. My family and for, well, everything. Would you like to sit down?
Toe off. Just for a minute, though. Can't understand it. Didn't tell anybody I was coming over.
Do you want to leave?
No?
Well then, sit down. Would you like some lemonade? It's fresh.
No, I'm all right.
Mary, who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey? What does he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
No, nothing at all. I just came in to get warm, that's all.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
Stop that! Go right back home! Don't you leave! Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York City tonight.
You know, I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one with all the answers. I don't know why I came here. I was just passing by. You know what? I'm leaving. Good night.
Good night.
Mary, the telephone! It's Sam!
I'll get it. Hello?
I forgot your newspaper.
Oh, hello, Sam. How are you? Oh, that's awfully sweet of you, Sam. There's an old friend of yours here, George Bailey. Wait a minute, I'll put him on.
You just want to speak to George Bailey?
He does so. George, Sam wants to talk to you. Here, we can both listen and talk.
I can use the upstairs extension.
No, you can't. Mother's on the upstairs extension.
I am not.
Here, come close, George. We can both use this phone. Say something, Sam. There, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear. Hello, Sam. What? No, I'm not trying to steal your girl.
What's the big surprise, Sam? What?
What's that? Plastic? Yeah, the soybeans. A factory? In Rochester? Well, what's the matter with putting your factory here? You remember that old tool machinery factory right outside town? Yeah, half the town was out of work when they closed it down. You could get it for a song. What? I'm sorry, what?
Is my tooth in the way?
No, it's fine.
What's that, Sam? Money? George, do you have money?
Some? Sure. Yeah, what's that?
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Chance of
Sam, we'll call later.
Later,
George,
Now you listen to me! I don't want to invest in any plastic soybeans, and I don't want any ground floors, and I don't want to get married ever to anyone ever!
George, you're...
I want to do whatever I want to do, and...
You're hurting me, George. Don't hold on so tight. You're...
Hurting you? No, that's the last thing I want to do. Oh, Mary.
George.
Mary.
What's going on down there? What are you doing down there?
They were married? They were married. In the rain.
Did George go on his honeymoon? Did he visit all those places he dreamed about?
They saved a lot of money. $2,000. They drew it out of their account in cash.
Then they did go.
They were on their way to the train station in Ernie's cab when they noticed a crowd in front of the bank. It was the beginning of the Great Depression.
What's the Great Depression?
A terrible thing. It began when people bought stocks on credit and banks loaned money on pipe dreams.
Ooh, that doesn't sound very smart.
When the loans weren't paid, the banks failed. When the banks failed, the savings disappeared.
Oh my. Well, at least George and Mary got their money out. What's going to happen to the building and loan?
George!
Are we glad to see you?
Oh, Billy, what's going on? Must be everybody in town out the lobby.
The bank called in our loan.
What? Called in our... When?
Couple hours ago.
That's why we didn't dance at the wedding, George. I even had a string to remind me, see? I'm sorry, but I had to hand over all of our cash to the bank.
All our cash?
Every cent.
Holy mackerel!
Baby building alone? Oh, yeah, fine. George, it's Potter.
Ugh. Hello?
George, there's a rumor around town you've closed your doors. Is that true?
Our doors are still open, Miss Potter.
That's great to hear. Are you all right?
So you bought out the bank. Explains why our loan was called in.
A necessity in times of crisis, George. And I'm willing to secure your people too. Just send them over and I'll pay them 50 cents on the dollar.
50 cents?
When are you scheduled to close today?
6 o'clock, like always.
Got enough money to get through the day, George? If you run out, make a profit, get it. And if you close early, they'll be lined up in the morning to withdraw every last nickel. Looks like the building loan is going out of business, doesn't it, George?
You never miss a trick, do you, Potter? Well, you're going to miss this one.
Guess I better start looking for the hot ads. I got skills and I'm really old.
I'm scared, George.
Gotta make it to 6, Uncle Billy.
Gotta make it to 6 with the money left.
Yeah. Folks, I have good news. Miss Potter's just guaranteed cash payments at the bank. You see, this thing isn't as dark as it appears. The bank's going to reopen next week.
But George, I got money here. Did she guarantee this place?
Huh. No, Tom, I didn't even ask her. We don't need Potter.
George!
Mary,
George!
Folks, could you let Mary go? Come on, you bums. Let her get past it. Folks, you know Mary, don't you? What? Well, we were just married a little over an hour ago.
I want to make a withdrawal. Me too.
Oh, but Tom.
George, I only got $242 from here. And my taking it out ain't gonna break you.
Tom.
Tom, Dad, did you get money?
No.
Well, I did. Old Mary Potter said she'll pay 50 cents on every dollar and share you got.
What do you say, George?
Give us 60 days on this weekend.
60 days?
That's what you agreed on when you bought your shares. It takes a while to...
Okay, let's go to the bank. Better have to knock that down.
Wait! Tom, Charlie, listen to me. If Potter gets a hold of this building and loan, there will never be another half-decent house built in this town. She's got the banks, the bus lines, and the department stores, and now she's after us. Why? Because we're cutting in on her business, and because she wants you to keep paying rent in her slums. Don't you remember what she charged you for those broken down shacks? Hey! Don't you remember when you were sick and couldn't make your house payments? We didn't take your house, did we? Would Potter have let you keep it? Can't you all see what's happening here? Potter isn't selling, she's buying, because we're panicky and she's not. And she's picking up on quite a few bargains too. Now, we can get through this thing if we stick together, but we have to have faith in each other.
But my husband hasn't worked in a year and I ain't money. How am I going to live until the bank opens?
I got doctor bills to pay. I need cash.
We all do.
Yeah, well...
I've got cash here.
Here.
Hey, what kind of honeymoon could we have, George, knowing our friends back home are in trouble?
$2,000. It'll tide us over till the bank goes. Tom, how much do you need?
$242.
Now, Tom.
I'll take $242.
Oh, all right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240, $2.
Close my account.
Your account's still open. That's a loan.
I got $300 here, George.
Now, Ed, how much will it take to rent?
Well, I suppose $20.
20 there. Now you're talking. Mrs. Thompson?
But it's your money, George.
Don't worry about it. How much do you need?
I'll go along with $20, all right?
Yeah.
There
Like,
you
yeah.
go.
Where do I sign?
You don't need to sign anywhere. I know you'll pay back when you can. Mrs. Davis?
Could I have $17.50?
Bless your heart. Of course you can. 5, 10. Well, that's the lot.
Do you have any money left?
Let me see. $2. We're still in business.
Unless anyone else shows up before 6.
Yeah.
Sounds like another storm is rising.
Worst storm's over, May. Yeah, you gonna share some of whatever you've got in that flask?
What?
Yeah, that flask you've been secretly pulling on.
Not very secretly, yes.
Nope. Here, we'll use these mugs. If we make it to 6, we'll make a toast.
What time is it?
It's... 3, 4, 5, 6. Bingo!
We made it! Tilly, don't lock the door before anybody else gets in.
A toast
to our remaining $2, Papa Dollar and Mama Dollar. A toast!
A toast!
Here, put these away in the vault. And if you $2 want this building and loan to stay in business, you better make a family real quick. Family? Mary? Oh, poor Mary, Bailey Billion. Mary? Mary, oh, I'm so sorry we missed our boat trip in. What? 320 Sycamore, but that's the old Granville place All right, I'll be there.
Liver pills? Who wants to see liver pills on their honeymoon? We want romantic places. Places George wanted to go. Hey, Ernie, where are the rest of those travel posters? Ernie? Hey, where are you?
I'm going through this stuff.
What have you got? Tahiti, good. Put that one up there. The South Seas. That one's good too. Hurry, hurry. What's that? That's Gower's signal. George is coming. Hurry, let's go. Hurry.
Hi, George. Merci, Monsieur.
Bridal suite? The old Granville house. Bridal suite now? Is right, Diana?
I'm not Ernie. I'm a fancy French butler. Like I said, entree, Monsieur.
Well, the roof's leaking, the wallpaper's peeling, and a couple holes in the floor end. The stair railing's broken, but I like what you've done with this.
Bert and I hung the travel posters. That way the windows don't. Merci, Monsieur.
What's this? Dinner for two? Champagne? Candlelight? Music? This your idea, Ernie? Ernie, where are you, Ernie? Where'd you go?
Just gave the servants tonight off.
Mary, how did you...
I love you.
Oh, Mary.
George, remember the night we broke the windows in this old house?
Yeah, and you made a wish.
This is what I wish for, George. You and me, here, in our house.
Our house, our... Oh, Mary.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Yes. What is it?
Congressman Black is still waiting to see you, Miss Potter.
Tell him to continue waiting.
Yes, ma'am.
Now go on, Raymond. What were you saying?
Say, nice window on Main Street you've got here. Can you see Bailey Building and Loan from here? No. Almost though. Maybe if you had a bay window?
Get to the point, Raymond.
No skin off my nose, Mrs. Potter. I'm just your lowly rent collector. Give me the word and I'll butt out. Keep my mouth shut. Just do my job.
Get to the point, show me what you've got, and be done with it.
Like I said, you can't laugh off Bailey Park anymore. Look at this old map. 15 years ago, Peter Bailey starts at Bailey Park. You've got half a dozen houses stuck here and there. Squirrels, buttercups, daisies, the old cemetery. Each year, another house or two. But now, look at this map. Bailey Park the way it is today. George Bailey's been busy the past 2 years. Dozens of the prettiest homes you've ever seen. 90% owned by suckers who used to pay rent to you. Your Potter's Field is becoming just that.
The Baileys haven't made a dime off any of that.
No, not yet anyway. Too busy helping people out. But if I were you, Mrs. Potter...
Well, you are not me.
Okay, all right. No skin off my nose. One of these days, I've got a feeling I'll be asking George Bailey for a job.
No skin off my nose. Why, I oughta.
George Bailey is here, ma'am.
Send him in.
What about the congressman?
Oh, hang the congressman.
He waited an hour.
And he can wait another hour.
But, ma'am.
Tell him if he leaves, I won't buy him any more elections.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you do?
Have a cigar.
Oh, thank you.
Let me light it for you.
Make a wish.
What?
Oh, never mind. Say, this is quite a cigar, Miss Parker.
You like it? I'll send you a box.
Why did you call me over here?
You know, George, that's what I like about you. Right to the point. You know, I'm an old man. Most people in this town don't like me, but it's all right. Rude because I don't like them either. Now, you know I run practically everything in this town.
Except Bailey Building Alone.
Except Bailey Building Alone. And for a while, I've been trying to grab hold of it, or kill it. But you have been stopping me, George.
What's your point, Miss Potter?
I want to hire you.
What? Hire me?
To manage my businesses, run my properties. I'll start you out at $20,000 a year.
20,000?
You could live in the nicest house in town, buy your wife a lot of fine clothes, maybe take a couple of business trips to New York every year, once in a while Europe. How does that sound?
You know, that sounds great. You remember who we're talking about. You know, it's me, it's George Bailey. Remember me?
George Bailey, his ship has come in. He's got the brains enough to climb aboard.
What about the building alone?
Oh, confound it, man. Are you afraid of success? I'm offering you a 3-year contract at $20,000 a year. Is it a deal or isn't it?
Could I have 24 hours to think it over?
Sure. Go on home and talk with your wife about it.
I'd like to do that.
Here's my hand on it.
No. What? Now, wait a minute. What was I thinking? What am I doing? The answer is no. No, doggone it! You sit here and you spin your little webs and you think the whole world revolves around you and your money. Well, it doesn't. And the whole wide, vast configuration of things, you're nothing but a scurvy little spider. And I want to heck with you! And to heck with you, too!
Love how you handle baby.
Oh, shut up! Send in Congressman Blatz.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell Congressman Blatz to run for his life.
You're home early.
Yeah, guess I am. Say, Mary Hatch, why'd you ever marry a guy like me?
Keep from being an old maid.
Yeah, but you could have married Sam Wainwright or anybody else in town.
I didn't want to marry anyone else in town. I want my baby to look like you.
We didn't even have a money honeymoon. Your what?
My baby.
Mary, you're...
George Bailey last knows the story.
Oh, how? Tell me, is it a boy or a girl?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Joseph?
Yes?
Does George ever leave Bedford Falls? Joseph?
No.
Never?
Mary had her baby, a boy.
A baby. That's so.
And another one, a girl.
2? Isn't that?
And another boy.
Another?
And she worked hard at remaking the old Granville house into a home.
How did she find the time?
Meanwhile, George helped people build those houses, with Potter fighting him every step of the way. Then came war. Sam Wainwright made a fortune in plastic airplane windows.
Yeah, soybeans.
Yes. Bob Bailey joined the Red Cross. Mary had another baby, but found time to run the USO. Potter headed up the Bedford Falls Draft Board. Uncle Billy and Mr. Gower sold war bonds. Bertha Cobb was wounded in North Africa. Ernie the cab driver parachuted into France. And Harry Bailey, a Navy flyer, topped them all, winning the Medal of Honor for shooting down 15 enemy planes. 2 of them as they were about to crash into a transport full of soldiers.
What about George?
Poor F because of his ear. George became an air raid warden and fought the Battle of Bedford Falls. And just like everybody else, he wept and prayed on VE Day and VJ Day.
Hey! Turn off that light! Here, Toy, you already have many copies of the paper.
Ooh, local boy wins Congressional Medal of Honor. Bailey building in love.
Would you look at that? The whole front page.
Collect call? Yes, we'll take it. George, it's Harry. Long distance from Washington.
Oh, congratulations, Ariel. How's mother? What? She what? Lunch with the president's wife?
Wait till I tell Mom.
Oh, they're cooking up quite a celebration for you in town in time for the Christmas celebration. Well, the Navy's flying mother home this afternoon.
In a plane?
Harry in a plane? Of course in a plane. Hey, what was that? Oh, no, Uncle Billy isn't in yet. He's over at the bank depositing the accounts receivable.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Miss Carter's here.
Who?
Carter, the bank examiner.
Oh, is it that time again?
Annual audit after Daniel.
Well, they call it that then.
She's in your books. She's in your office looking over books. Try to keep her there, would ya? That girl has a all over a circus parade.
All right, Harry. I got some business I gotta take care of. Don't hang up before I get to say goodbye to you. Uncle Billy will be in a minute. Here's Tilly.
So, Harry, tell me all about it.
Good morning, Miss Carter.
Morning.
We're all excited around here. My brother just won the Congressional Medal of Honor.
I want to know everything.
I guess they do those things. Let's get this over with. I'd like to spend Christmas in Elmira with my family.
Oh, yes, of course. Uncle Billy will be in a minute. He's at the bank depositing things. The books, whatever.
Good morning, Horace.
Good morning, Mr. Bailey.
I've got $8,000 in an envelope here someplace, Horace.
That's quite a cargo you've got there, Mr. Bailey.
Oh, these are the newspapers all about my nephew, Harry. Here, there's one for you, Horace.
Thank you, sir.
Careful now, I'm mixing up all the... Ah, there it is. I can't lose you. Ah, look who just came in.
What?
Not what, who?
Who? What?
Came in.
When?
Just now. Can you see now?
Ah, yes! It's Mrs. Potter, our major stockholder.
And that weasel Raymond with them. I'll be right back, Horace.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bailey.
Well. Good morning, Miss Potter.
Bailey, you remember my property manager, Mrs. Raymond.
I do indeed, Miss Raymond.
Mr. Bailey.
I see you have the morning paper, Miss Potter. What's the news? Oh, wait a minute. I have a few copies of that myself. Let's see. Ah, Harry Bailey wins Congressional Medal. Well, ma'am, you just can't keep those Baileys down, can you, Miss Potter?
And how does George, the F4 slacker, feel about it?
Oh, very jealous, very jealous. He only lost 3 buttons off of his vest, puffing his chest out. George wanted to go and fight, and if he had, he'd have gotten 2 medals. Here, some extra copies of the paper to give to your friends if you got any. Some for you too, Miss Raymond?
Keep them. No skin off my nose.
All right, have it your way. I've got plenty of them if they change your mind. Yes, ma'am, George fought the war here in Bedford Falls, because not every villain is overseas. Well, I have to go make a deposit. You have a good day, Miss Potter. My, oh my, oh my. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Here's my deposit slip, horse, and the bank book.
Are you forgetting something, Mr. Bailey?
I don't think so.
It's usually customary when making a deposit to have some money with you.
Oh, of course. I've got the money. It's right. It's in this pocket, I guess. I know I had it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, there you are, Violet. I wrote you a glowing character reference. I would put it in a fancy building alone. I'll put that in.
Character reference? If I really had any character.
No. You don't need to be so hard on yourself. It takes a lot of character to leave the security of your hometown and start somewhere new. I just hope this helps. And here's a couple of books.
No, George.
Well, you're broke, aren't you?
Well, sure, but...
So, what do you want to do? Hawk your furs in that hat? Want to walk to New York? You know they pay for meal and rent just the same in New York as they do in Bedford Falls. Now take it. It's a loan. That's my business, isn't it? Building and one.
All right, then. Thanks, George.
You know, when you get to New York, write me telling me how it is.
I will.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, George.
Sorry, Miss Carter, had some business to take care of.
Is that woman still on the phone? Log just to collect.
Yes?
I trust them to take it out of her paycheck.
Of course.
Oh, that was Miss Carter on the phone. Yeah, she's a real. Oh, here's Uncle Billy. Billy, long distance from Washington.
Yes, we are.
No, it's Harry on the phone.
Who?
Harry, your nephew. Remember him? Here, he wants to talk to you.
Hello? Yes? Hello? Yes? Harry? Yes? Everything's fine. Perfectly fine. Goodbye!
Hey, that was.
It's gotta be here somewhere. I should have my head examined. I'll be in my office.
What in the world?
You just make yourself comfortable, Miss Carter. I'll get those books for you in a minute. What is going on, Tilly? I told you not to hang up the phone.
No, I didn't. Your Uncle
Is Uncle Billy in yet?
That's what I started to tell you. He's in his office.
Oh, all right. Yo, can I get him in there, Uncle Billy? The bank examiner's here.
Anything I can get for you, Miss Carter?
No. Where's Mr. Bailey?
He went to get something for you, but
Well, he better hurry if we're going to have Christmas with my family.
and I'll bet that's his choice of fruit.
Tilly, I need the key to the cash drawer.
First here.
Thanks. Say, you looked at the vault last night?
About 10 minutes ago.
Stupid thing won't even open. Nothing in there. Did Uncle Billy have the cash?
He had it on his desk counting it last night. You can't find it?
No.
How much?
$8,000.
Oh my gosh. You could buy a whole house with that.
Yeah.
With 4 bedrooms and a cellar.
Never pay back. Never. It's got to be here someplace. It's got to be. Think, Uncle Billy, think. Any place you could have put it.
I don't.
We've got to find that money. $8,000. It doesn't belong to us. The depositors say he trusted us.
I'm no good to you, George.
No time for that, Uncle Billy. Now, think. Any secret hiding places. Any place you could have put it.
I can't.
Think.
I can't think anymore, George. I can't think. I don't know. I tried.
Where's that money, you stupid, silly old fool? Don't you know what this means? It means bankruptcy and scandal and prison. One of us is going to prison, and it's not gonna be me. I've got to get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
I'm so sorry, George. I don't know what happened. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry, George. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry, George. I'm so sorry.